farming is a very common practice across the South Plains. Unfortunately, dryland farming is known to result in smaller crop yields than irrigated farmlands. In an effort to increase yields and save water, research is being conducted in 4 Texas counties with a focus on sorghum, wheat, and cotton crops.
They wanted the questions answered in production fields instead of in our research plots.
Dr. Timothy Goebel, an agronomist with USDA's Agricultural Resource Service, says his project has grown rapidly in the past couple of years because producers are eager to find a solution.
They would talk to their friends, and I'd meet some new people and add fields onto this until we're finally to close to 100,000 acres and about 38 different producers that are involved across about 4 counties.
Dr. Goebel was urged to conduct his study in real production fields so the producers could get real results.
It's really the only way to deal with dry land because there's so much variability out there, not just with the rainfall, but with all the soil types and the different management practices.
Analyzing planting dates, plant density, and row spacing is just a few variables that are modified in the study.
The goal is, at this point, is really to just be able to create a system where we can start to answer producer questions in production fields. I got a smaller group of younger producers that are trying to be innovative to help kind of steer this whole project.
The young producers have been a huge asset to the project, and so has the incorporation of satellite technology.
Satellites go over once a week, and so you can look at growth curves, and then based on the growth curves, you can kind of predict out what the yield will be.
Farmers with yield monitors can use their data to help calibrate satellite images. Over time, the satellite images could predict crop yield within a field and substitute yield monitors for those who can't afford the equipment.
And the neat thing about satellite data is that we can go back in time and grab old satellite data because they're taking the pictures all the time.
And the only way to see a healthy field is to have a healthy rainfall.
Slower rains will soak in and get deeper into the profile where they'll be stored for either the next year or during the growing season.
So by slightly modifying the fields and setting up numerous weather stations, Dr. Goebel and his team are trying to find the answer to the biggest question.
It's really, just keeping the water on the field. Like what management practices keep the rainfall on the field.
Dr. Goebel is optimistic and excited to see the results in the next 10 to 20 years. Conducting research on 100,000 acres may seem intimidating, but Dr. Goebel is actually honored to be working with so many producers and their fields. Make sure to tune in to tomorrow's Future of Ag, where we feature the Texas Tech Ranch Horse team and the champions of the Fort Worth Stock Show and Rodeo's Bridles and Brains competition.